Dear students, due to some technical issues, our last video got stuck. So I am concluding this money market instrument with one more video. Not concluding in the sense in today's session we are concluding. So you have to go through two videos for single session, right? Due to some technical issues, that video could not be completed in last video, right? So, so we were discussing about money market instrument eventually, and see, now SBI has got the loan from Reserve Bank of India that got exhausted. It was needed some further fund, so it borrowed from its friend Canara Bank, called Canara Bank or Punjab National Bank or other commercial banks. Now that also got exhausted, so SBI needs some more fund. So it has offered to the public that we need 100 crore and we offer 7% interest per annum, right? Right, per annum. That is, for 1 year we offer 7%, and within a year we will pay back this 100 crore, right? Now, some person having surplus money, excess money, sees this advertise and he is interested to invest this 100 crore. He is interested in lending 100 crore to SBI, State Bank of India. Now, he says to SBI, fine, I will give you 100 crore, but what is the guarantee you are going to give me for this 100 crore? What is the security you are giving? Now, SBI says, see, the entire thing will be entered in a stamp paper, and will be signed by SBI, and it gives it to Birla for security purpose and the guarantee thing, right? This instrument, since this is be repaid to Birla within a year, it is considered as one of the money market instrument called, very important instrument, certificate of deposits, CDs, right? So this particular money market instrument, why we consider this as money market instrument? Because the entire transaction completes within a year. So Birla gives 100 crores to SBI, and SBI repays 100 crore along with interest rate to Birla within a year. That too within a year. So since within a year the entire transaction gets over, we consider it as one of the money market instrument, right? So this is, in short, it is called as certificate of deposits. Such a type of money market instrument is termed as certificate of deposit. Then there are few things you need to know about certificate of deposits, right? Certificate of deposits, when it started in India, it started in the year of 1989, right? So what is the who issues these certificate of deposits? Banks and financial institutions. So banks and other financial institutions issue certificate of deposits. So what is the minimum amount and maximum amount can be raised by issuing certificate of deposits? Minimum should be 1 lakh, and no maximum limits, and it should be in multiples of, certificate of deposits are always multiples of lakhs. one 1 lakh, that is 1 lakh, 2 lakh, 3 lakh, 10 lakh, 100 lakh. It cannot be 1 lakh 50,000, it cannot be 2 lakh 50,000, 2 lakh 75,000. So it should be multiples of 1 lakh, right? Then, so this is the minimum amount. So what is the maturity period for certificate of deposits? Maturity period, we the who issues certificate of deposits? One is banks and another one is financial institutions. What are these financial institutions are? And we also call it as non-banking financial corporations or NBFCs, right? So who who never used to do normal banking business like Muthoot Fincorp, Manappuram Finance, Shriram Chits, etc., etc. They also lend and borrow loans. They lend loans, right? So these are called as non-banking financial corporations and also called as financial institutions. So in case of certificate of deposits, one of the money market instrument, there are certain norms by RBI regarding maturity period. So I have already told, since it is considered as money market instruments, maturity period for bank is minimum 7 days and maximum within a year, within 1 year. That's why we consider it as money market instrument, right? So there is an exception for financial institutions because RBI has set norms for financial institutions to issue certificate of deposits, and maturity is for minimum is 1 year, minimum 1 year for financial institution and maximum 3 years. In the beginning of the class itself, I have told there are certain exception for money market instrument because money market is defined as the entire transaction completes within a year. But this is the exception to that definition. Financial only certificate of deposits of financial institutions, right? Certificate of deposits anyway is considered as one of the money market instrument. And this thing, in case of financial institutions, the time period, it is only the exception to the definition. One more feature is these certificate of deposits are issued on discount to the face value. Usually they never contain any interest rate. Rather, they are issued if in case the stamp is containing 1 lakh rupees certificate of deposits and it is issued at 98,000. That means 2,000 discount rate it is allowed and it is issued at 98,000. And while paying back, that bank pays that this person who has invested, who has deposited, who has given this 1 lakh, bank returns him 1 lakh. But accepting it is considered as 98,000 only. 90 for 1 lakh, instead of 1 lakh, he can deposit only 98,000. For depositing 98,000, for giving 98,000, he is getting back 1 lakh. That's what it says. Issued on discount to the face value. Face value here is 1 lakh, but issued at 98,000. 2,000 is discounted, right? So these are the money market instrument. In the next class, we are going to discuss about some more money market instrument. We need one more class for this very important topic, money market instrument. So for this session, you have to go through 2 videos. Thank you.